Okay, testing mic. 1, 2, 3. Test is a go. We are go. Let's go ahead and update that. I'm really gonna have to move my keyboard. Alrighty. Here we go. God, we have so many all-stars. Okay. This is that funky right. Odd delivery type guy. Ooh, it's gonna be raining. Why is Pulliam not at full strength? No matter what I do to change this, it just doesn't work. Should we give Barrios a day off? Nah, we'll let him go one more day. One more day. So if you're watching this uploaded to YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you like what you see. You can follow if you wish, subscribe, whatever. Don't matter to me. If you're watching this on Twitch, welcome. That's all I got.
Afternoon baseball now.
Raining.
Home of the Reds since 2003.
Raining in
Great
Cincinnati.
American Ballpark. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubbies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jorge Dominguez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter.
Yeah, the funky
Dan Plesac,
delivery.
what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Standing in.
Oh, Jesus.
Crozier, he will lead this one off today.
Maddie, thank you for the host.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the
What
right
is up,
field
man?
line. Murillo has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You're the Jesus out of me.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Giro, how do they lock up a series
Sorry for the late
victory
start.
here on the road?
Well, Maddie, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Now at the
Relax.
plate, Charlie Mueller. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Well, me too,
A
man.
ball and no
Me
strikes.
too.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here
Had
this
work, and then I
afternoon,
cleaned the
come in not exactly
upstairs
setting the world
today.
on fire as they've
I probably
dropped
laid
5
down
of their
for
last 8
15
ball games.
minutes, and then we had to go
Maddie,
pick
this
Leo
team is
up,
taking it on
and
the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out each game.
fantastic.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to
Boy, and we
straight
already got a
right.
1-0 lead. Mueller,
Outta here into the visitors' bullpen.
he's got trying to keep a spot. He doesn't want to be traded. What up, Ray?
A solo shot here to
And,
straightaway right
Twisted,
field. Number 10 for him on the
aka
year. And the
Hysteria,
Cubs are on the board
aka
first,
Twisted,
1-0.
aka the Orioles guy. That's so I got that magical pop
And he
can.
threw a two-seamer, hoping to get
That
some
resealable
movement, but
can
that thing did nothing to
from
fool
Pepsi.
him, and he squared it up
I'm going to open it here in a few
perfectly.
minutes because I'm
Pretty
really
swing of the bat
thirsty.
there.
But I wanted to show you guys what I was talking about. It's right here and it's unopened.
Now with
So.
the plate, Jose Melendez.
When I get thirsty
First
enough, I'm
at
gonna go
bat
retrieve
for
and
him
pop
as he
it.
enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
You're surviving your ice storm, Ray. Let's see. We are still looking for 400.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
I don't know how he's missing these, man.
Valenzuela over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
We've not played this game
I'm
since
sure his eyes lit up
Saturday.
when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the
Snowed,
pitcher,
now it's
he
raining.
just dodged a bullet.
I hate just
Into the box, Angel Barrios.
the weather conditions that you say you're having right now. Just makes me
Really
mad.
starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing
I don't know
any
how
signs
anily
of a
drives
break
in that,
the
man.
weather.
I really
Full
don't.
agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 2-0 on the way. There's
Look
a
at that.
swing, and he
Barrios
sends the ball
digging down to
high in
reach
the
for
air into
one.
left field.
Nope, not good enough.
And it would have been trouble, but a
Did not have
great
anyone
job
come into
there
work
to
because of the
put
weather
in on
today.
dead
I'm glad you
ball,
made it to work
and
all right.
That ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run.
All right, T.
Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead.
Dude, forget that. I can't. No, there's no way I'd be able to learn to drive in snow. There's no way.
Is on the mound for the Cubs in this
It was
one.
my
What do we
when I
need to
first
know
got
here,
my
Jimmy?
license when I was
Hey, this
16.
guy's
It was
one
the
of the
first
best
thing I
pitchers in the
drove
league, and
in was
one stat
snow.
that
It
jumps
wasn't.
out.
It wasn't like
Take a look at that
snow that
strikeout
you
to
get,
walk ratio. That's
but
about as
it was
good as
actually a
it
pretty
gets.
good bit,
And
maybe a
look for
couple
him to
inches. But
dominate
the
in
roads
this
weren't bad. But I was paranoid that I was gonna hit that sheet of ice.
He'll lead things
But-
off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. For the moment
No.
here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this
I'll
one.
pass.
What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
But I'll say
Matty,
this,
it's gonna
though,
be interesting how this offense goes about.
I think this is the
Are they
first
gonna
time
go
in
after
4
the
years
ball?
that it has
Are they
not
gonna
snowed
sit
on my
back and
birthday.
take, hope he doesn't have his
My
second
birthday's in
stuff,
January,
and drive his
and
pitch
I think
count
it's
up?
like
You
3 out of
have
the
to
last
find
4
ways. You
years or
can't just
something
throw your
snowed
bats
on
out
that day.
the field and think you're gonna score
My
runs
birthday.
off a premier guy.
Into the box, Chad Pinder, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate.
Ice
in
cold.
recent
Look at that, Ray.
action.
They're making fun of you. In Georgia, it snows. I got pictures.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's
Line toward right center, and that finds him out.
So, who do you guys think the new announcer is going to be in the new show?
You think there's any
And they're adding another announcer.
Both of them hit on an absolute
I know we were so close to it last year.
Go figure.
Joe Buck? No, I don't think it'll be Joe Buck.
David Dahl, and he's seen his numbers on
The name looks a
rise
little
here
bit
over the
longer
last
than that.
5 games or so.
Your mom. Mom, why? Why didn't you tell me you worked for SDS? John Smoltz. What is that thing doing?
He's set. Here it comes.
John Smoltz. That
Slider
could be a
right
good
over
one.
the middle, taken for a strike. Dan D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the
Yeah,
field
I'm
here
just
this
trying to
afternoon,
think.
They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of
I wonder if
8
it'll be
in
a
row.
female.
I'm super
You know, I
excited,
mean,
Matty, to watch this team play today. because
who's all female that works for MLB
Many
Network?
teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And this is downstairs for a ball 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
It's gotta be.
You see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you
Dude,
better
I
get
wonder if
there
it'll
ready
be
to
Frank
swing with
Thomas.
Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an
David
offensive player,
Ortiz.
that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power count.
Oh, we picked him off.
And they've got him picked off.
Oh, you leaned too far, man.
Tag on him, and he is out at second base.
Lauren Shahadi? Yeah, maybe. That looks like the amount of asterisks they put in there.
It's especially bad when it's your team's
That
first
is
hit.
Pulliam's
It's
third
kind
pickoff of the year. Jessica Mendoza.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
They did. I can confirm that franchise,
Line toward center field.
you can now do contract
Down,
extensions,
he's got
which is
himself
pretty
a base
nice.
hit. David Dahl.
And there's David Dahl's 2,000th Major League hit.
2,000.
Look at that guy.
Ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big
Look
deal
at that
about
guy.
3,000 hit club, and
Sending the ball in the
rightfully so,
dugout.
But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players too. He has a lot to be proud of.
Yeah,
now,
it does make me
guys.
wonder what else they added to the game this year. I think the very first developer stream, which is this Thursday, it's on Valentine's Day. They're talking about the defensive changes they made, the fielding animations and everything. So,
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home.
Road to the Show's been revamped from the looks of it again.
Not the ideal spot to be
Shocking.
right here. 2-0 count.
I just
on
want them to
real
put a
good
little
hitter.
work into
Boy, you're gonna
franchise,
have
you
to
know,
make
I want
some
them to-
really good pitches now.
I mean, the contract extensions are definitely a good start. I mean, it's something different.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Blue
Mo lag.
They're
Is it
on the
lagging for you
short end
guys?
of a 1-0 score.
I'll try to be there for it because it's at 11 p.m. or 11 their time. That's 2 o'clock Eastern time, I think.
At the plate, Chris Valdez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
I'm thinking about doing another Road to the Show character. I'm thinking about bringing back.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to
I'm thinking about
deep
doing
right
Julian
center
Boovey,
field.
Road to the Show
Murillo is
player.
after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Oh, stop
And
it second.
he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Dan, after that
Oh,
base
switch
hit
out
right
speed
there,
now?
he's got
I
a
got you.
6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
What up, Brandon?
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball.
Well, they
that's
would
just
focus
missing
on
the
it because it's
ball
part of
line.
their game.
Well,
You
that
know,
two-seam fastball ran a
people
little
do
too
play
much off
it.
the plate, but now that sets
You know,
him up
just
to
because
work
it doesn't make the
something away
money
and
doesn't
maybe
mean
even an off-speed pitch.
they shouldn't focus on it.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
My God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but a few things wrong with him being my brother.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You know, him being a way better hitter than I am.
He's in a 1-2 hole.
Now, they invest a lot of money into this game every year, so you might as well make all the moods. Make all the moods, yes. Make all the modes
The 1-2.
fun to play. Good
Big
slider.
run out
I
and
forgot my
just
count
strike
for a second.
3.
But yeah, it's part of the game. You know, why would Madden not focus on their franchise? Why would NHL not focus on franchise?
Another guy
You know?
who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only.
I do think when it comes to franchise that San Diego Studios is behind a little bit. But I don't, you know, I'm not a game developer.
And as you
I'm
take a
sure
look
they're
at
not
the
making
splits
it.
here,
I'm sure they're not
better
intentionally
against
making
the right-handed
franchise
pitching this
to be
season.
lagging behind other games. But I mean, Diamond Dynasty's a good mode. It's just not my thing, you know.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I'm not saying it's a bad mode.
Slider.
I mean, it's popular for a reason. Now you're able to customize your own maps in conquest mode, which is nice.
Swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counter.
Well, it's not going to be the exact same. I mean, they've already changed it from 17 to 18. And you've already got the additional feature of contract extensions, which adds to the GM aspect for 19. That's already been announced. You can see that on their little picture they put up of the stream dates. So they're adding stuff to it. But I think they're just trying to take it easy, you know. Franchise shouldn't be forgotten. You know, it's really hard to imagine any sports game without a franchise or a season mode, whichever one you prefer.
Just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
I mean, some people, like me, I buy the game just for franchise.
Valdez on third with 2 out.
I'm not a competitive player when it comes to Diamond Dynasty, and really haven't explored Road to the Show enough. So
2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
I don't know. It's part of the game, man. Part of the package.
3-1.
Oof.
He takes ball 4, so he's
Umpires
on, and as you know,
tightening
that
on the
often
corners
means
there.
a steal could be in order here.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Freddie Pulliam.
I get why some people, you know, don't like franchise, and that's perfectly fine. You know.
He's set and the pitch.
Oh,
Well, this will
not
find the
Adam.
shortstop's glove for the 3rd
Sorry.
out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, that's perfectly fine. All I'm asking for is for it not to be the exact same. You know, they don't have to revamp it like they do Diamond Dynasty, what seems like every single year. Because Diamond Dynasty requires a lot more work than franchise mode does. You have to worry about the online aspects, you know. But I totally get what you're saying, and I agree with you. They don't have to focus on it completely. Like, I don't want San Diego Studios to start a stream and say, all right, guys, we have completely revamped franchise, and we haven't touched our Road to the Show or Diamond Dynasty at all. I don't want them to say that. But I do like for them to add something to it, you know. Just like they do Diamond Dynasty every year. You know, add new programs, adding new cards, new challenges. You know.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
International draft, expanded roster, single A league. More than 3-player trades, the ability to set ticket prices. Yeah, I would be amazed to see the ticket price thing. That would bring a whole nother level. If they added that, I would start a new franchise for that.
Takes this the other way
I wouldn't get
around.
rid of this one, but I would start a new one.
Outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Set to get his day started, Greg Murillo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so
Is that guy going to get a jump?
Looking to
Yep.
Get things turned around in a hurry.
Ooh, almost got him.
Step off and fired it
Almost
back.
got him, Lena.
And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something belt high that you can get loose on.
The 0-1 pitch.
I mean, look, man, I don't know what your argument is. I mean, I've already said I agree with you, and I get your reasoning. They're not gonna. I just said I don't want them to revamp. To start a stream and say we've revamped franchise and not touched anything else. I don't want them to do that. I do want them to keep adding minor stuff. It doesn't have to be big stuff, like the expansion contracts that I just mentioned. That's a nice thing, something minor that adds a whole lot. But there's some bugs in franchise mode that didn't get fixed. I would like to have fixed, and it seems like they've already addressed that problem. But we'll see what the finished product is. But I get it. Their main focus is Diamond Dynasty. There's nothing wrong with that. That makes them their money, as you say. But what I'm saying,
Here now the 2-2.
nothing
And
more
this is hit hard
complex.
to the right side.
What I'm saying is that, yes, you should focus on your mode that makes you the most money, but don't forget there's other people that play other aspects of your game. And you need to keep them happy, too.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Man, even if they just added ejections, like proper ejections, that would be fantastic.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a wave and a miss. He struck
But
him
no,
out.
no, I mean, Brandon, I'm not saying this to be,
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go
I totally get your
for him.
point,
Watching
and I
this
agree with your
at-bat,
point.
it's clear to me that his
I just want you to
timing,
see
they're just all off.
another
Even
side
as a
of it,
pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
I'm guessing you're strictly a DD player. Is that right, or do you play all the
David
modes?
Moya. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, expanding the challenge. I don't know how they would do that, really.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I want to see the AI challenge. I want to see the AI be like, I don't know about that one.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with
That's
a
the wonderful
chance to
thing
drive and
about
run. You're gonna have to make something happen
focusing
with
on
two
Diamond
strikes now.
Dynasty. No matter what they do to Diamond Dynasty, nobody's gonna be happy with it.
Strike 3.
Someone's always gonna be there to bitch about something about it. So,
One left for Cincinnati. They
granted,
drop
that's
this
almost
one
every
1-0.
mode, but I hear the most that Diamond Dynasty players bitch a bunch. So, and if I think it's really broken, then they have a right. But I don't know. I'm not. I've never played this game online, so my opinion is second. Well, probably the last opinion you should get.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Cool.
And wow, a very
I mean,
high
Conquest
strike,
is
but
pretty
a
fun.
strike nonetheless,
Conquest
and
is
it's
actually
1-1.
pretty fun. I like it.
So 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled
Draft
this
and
guy
scouting
on the lineup
revamp,
card
yeah.
when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Still no.
The 2-1 home.
We'll just have to see how it goes. They said they've already adjusted the hitting, and they've adjusted the fielding and the awareness and all that stuff. So we'll see how it shows.
And And
He is
lays
not
off
calling
there,
that
ball
corner,
4.
man.
So the leadoff man is on here to
He
begin
is
inning
not calling
number
that corner.
3.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get
That
their
could
fair
have been a
share of
strike.
crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Mueller. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0.
There was another cookie, man.
Breaking ball
I didn't think he
taken
would throw
right
the same
down
pitch
middle.
twice. Oh,
Here's a
almost
look
told him to
over
go.
first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back.
Ooh, that's a nice stab, but he's only going to get one.
On the slide.
Good play.
Hey, now.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's
Yeah,
able to get
I've
enough
hit
on the
some
throw
home runs that
to
I
get him out at
question
first.
how I did it.
Into the box now, Jose
Oh.
Melendez. And he
Oh,
squares up
is
on
this
this
number
one.
400?
To
Is this
straight
number
to
400?
And it's
There it is.
gone. So
Finally,
there's
screen
number
cap that,
400.
somebody.
What a moment as one of the game's best circles the
Number
bases again
400,
in his
baby.
great career.
Woo!
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When
What,
you
we
make
win
your
the
way
game or
into the
something?
400
Jesus
home
Christ,
run
what's this
club,
celebration?
You're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there. And
Finally.
it's been really
I didn't think he was
incredible
ever
to
gonna do
watch
it.
him perform.
Jose Melendez, baby. Now he's got 4 years to get to 500. If he get average 25 home runs a season, he'll get there. Atta baby. First ballot Fantasy Cubs Hall of Famer right there, guaranteed. It's funny that he did it on the road and people are cheering like that. Alrighty.
In now, Angel Barrios.
I can't believe Amish missed number 5 or 400.
Out in his first at-bat, so make him
I'm very
0 for
sad
1
now.
so far.
BM missed it.
High
Had
in
such
the
a
air out
wait.
to center field. Dahl is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Number 400.
So striding in.
The only thing that I hate about the AI hits is the convenience of those cheap hits they get.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing,
There you go,
line
that's in the gap.
drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging.
That's going to
for
be
second.
2 doubles for Valdez.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Oh, baby. I'm so glad that's over with.
Standing in now, Michael Love swings and sends it in the air.
Keep
out to
missing
left
these
center.
pitches.
Has a play, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the
Okay,
inning on
I'm really
this
thirsty, so I'm going to show
home
this now.
run.
Okay, so I'm going to show this off because some people aren't aware what this is. So I have right here, and I'm not being paid by these guys, in case anybody's wondering. No one should be surprised, but I'm not being paid by this. But I have right here a Mountain Dew Game Fuel, Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. Now you can see the top here, as I mentioned in the broadcast Saturday. These are the cans that reseal themselves. Like you can reseal them. So what I'll do is I can't see my finger. There it is. I'll pop this open. It's going to make a very loud sound. And, so we'll pop it open. Now, see the can, still closed. This side is popped back. See it dripping out right there. I spill it on myself. Hi.
I'm gonna try that method again.
Oh, okay.
Try what we do at nap time. See if it works.
Let's give it a whirl.
Man said he slept by himself.
Okay. And then you just take your tab here, you push it back, and it's supposed to click. You can't hear the click. There's the click. You see it's open now. So you take you a sip, however much you want to drink. And then push it, and you seal it. I think that's so cool. Anyway, I thought I would like to share that.
Going here.
I thought I would just share that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And they will get... No, he's in there. Very close play at first. Hold on here, though.
Oh, it does. It keeps it real fresh.
Out of the dugout now, so that
Keeps it really fresh.
safe ball might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me.
Yeah, there's so many people that don't know about that. That's what I was saying. Whichever company, either Coke or Pepsi, does that first, I think they're gonna make a lot more money because the product can be fresher longer.
So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? I think there is.
Yeah, I know, right?
Makes it look like the ball beat him to
It's a very
first.
small
Looks
hole,
like a
though, to pour
well-used
soda in.
challenge.
You're going to need, like, a funnel.
So it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset.
But, yeah, that's a good
and
idea.
it's
I'm
out.
going to try that.
The original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Ray missed it. I showed off the resealable can that I talked about in Saturday's broadcast.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
Totally gonna
One
do
out,
that, though.
nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning.
I want to tell Amish he missed
Still
it.
early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder. He singled his last time up.
Oh, did you? Thanks, man. We try,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
We love doing it. We love doing it. We even gave you a sneaky shout out in that
Grounded down
podcast.
the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2.
Very sneaky shout out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Froze him for strike three, and that retires
Boy
the
said a
side.
wordy dirty. I saw those
2-3
lips.
go the Reds. They trail in
Such
this
a wordy
one,
dirty.
3-0. So in now for Chicago.
Also, we got
Mike Watkins. He got on top
we got
of
these
one and
coasters
one
from
down,
GameStop.
picked up last time.
They look like PlayStation 1 games.
Securing a
Like
win.
even the
They wanna
back
keep
has
the
the
first run and try to build that lead as
Even the
much as
back
they
has
can
like
moving
what the
into
case
later innings.
was. Like if it was an actual PlayStation 1 case. It was a little 4-pack that was like $10, but I had a $5 certificate. So me and Vanessa used this. And there's 4 of them. I have one at my desk. She has one at her desk somewhere over there. And then we have one in the living room and one in the kitchen. But
Ready
now
to
we
deliver. Here's the first
don't
pitch.
have to be animals, and we can use coasters now.
Just misses the inside corner.
So anyway, everybody have a good Monday and Tuesday, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, I should say.
Hit hard
Haven't been
towards
on
center.
since Saturday, so
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive
Mr.
it up the
Watkins. I have a feeling Watkins is not going to re-sign with us. I want him to. I just don't think he is.
Into the box now, William Nam. And this
Extremely
one's in the
busy.
dirt.
Yeah. I was
And
too.
no
man.
advance, it's ball 1.
It's supposed to be my day off from everything. Like, well, besides work, but like Leo's at my mom's. You know, I usually use it to catch up on naps. Did not happen.
1-0 delivery.
Catch up on naps.
Breaking
Catch up on
ball
sleep.
in the
That's
dirt
the
as he
word.
takes a ball.
That didn't happen.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is
It's
this
okay.
guy's bread
I'll
and
get my
butter
sleep
pitch,
tonight,
especially
so.
when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Do you figure out which gaming rig you're getting? I wouldn't mind another walk.
And he gets
Called
this
it.
fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
I think this was the Reds pitcher that beat us last time. I believe it was this guy.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, not going to send the runner.
And he misses there for ball 4. So
Ball
runners are at
4.
first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to
Oh,
work
you haven't
around
got it back
this.
yet. Okay. We got our taxes back,
The pitcher,
thankfully, and
Freddie
we paid
Freeman,
off.
steps up to the plate in a sacrifice
We used it to pay
situation,
off
so let's see if that
Vanessa's,
is
well, a
indeed
good
on right
90%
here.
of her medical bills. So,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
all right.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
She's about to get back to herself $150 a month. With these bills being paid off.
Watkins at second. Nam at first with no outs.
Ah,
Ball swung on and missed
all right.
for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on
Sorry,
the
Pulliam.
fastball, not a bad time to check out our
I don't
pitch
pay you to hit, pay you to
comparison
pitch.
for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing.
Yeah,
So the lineup flips over and
She's had a really good week
Peter
this week.
Crozier.
we paid off her medical bills yesterday. And then she learned today that she's getting a $2 raise.
From the belt, the pitch.
So
And the
she's
slider
very
stayed
excited
low,
about
apparently,
that.
for a ball. 3 runs.
Very,
5
very
hits,
excited.
no
And
errors
very well
so far
deserved.
for the Cubbies.
Her profession is tougher than it sounds. So,
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count.
Be about
runners on
1,200.
base.
that's how much I
Find
spent on
something
mine.
middle of the plate.
I think that's roughly what I spent on my custom PC.
Now the 2-0.
But I had a guy helping me keep my eyes out for deals. My computer's pretty solid. I need another hard drive on it. Because the hard drive, one of the hard drives in it crashed, but I've had that one for years, so it doesn't surprise me that it crashed.
3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's a looping fly ball out to
That's
right.
gonna drop.
Murillo on the move, but he won't get there.
Oh, they threw to third instead. They could have got Watkins at the plate.
This is now a 4-0 ball game.
Aha, take that, AI. There's my cheap hit.
With 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you
Take
have to
that.
tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
In now, Charlie Mueller. Pitch misses the throw down.
I'm surprised they threw to second.
Throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, you aren't gonna get him off. You weren't gonna throw him out at second. Great jump, curveball in the dirt. Bad throw. You weren't gonna get him.
Pretty good chance to drive in a pair
Good stop
right
though
now.
by the second baseman.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up.
Not gonna get him home if I swing at that.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Fouled away. Second and third here, one man
So
out.
when's the next time we're gonna see some Orioles franchise? God, man, I always swing at those stupid pitches with him.
Down on strikes for the
I make
second
Mueller
out.
look worse than what he is.
Nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in?
I meant to
Starts
check my
bearing
swing
in
on
your
that
back
one. I
leg,
did
and
not
unless
check
you
it.
get out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Jose.
Oh, baby, come on. Let's get 4-0-1.
It ain't coming back. Gone.
Oh, boy, Melendez, baby. I think he's back on his horse.
So a 3-run blast to
Oh,
straight
man,
left.
shit, you're here.
Right on going. Number 401.
That is
for his
number
career, as this one
401.
swells to 7-0.
Only 99 more to go.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Glorious. How are you, sir?
Ryder answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
We got a lefty coming in.
Stepping in now, Angel Barrios. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll make
Well,
it
this
to
Reds
second
team
base
falling
now
apart,
with
man.
2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock
Falling
right there,
apart.
Debo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every
are
day,
beating up
you're
this,
doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder
rotation.
tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. Line hard to center field.
That'll get
And
down.
that's gonna get down out
Barrios will come in to score. Let's just keep adding on.
Back on another
Keep
here.
adding
Runner
on.
Scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make some difficulty changes
Digging
when
in once again, Michael
either
Love
19 or
trying to
the
keep
beginning of
things
the
going
next
now
season.
with a runner at first, following
chances
the
are we're just
RBI
gonna
single.
play this until this season until 19 comes out, and if I'm not done,
First delivery to him on the way.
I'll sim the season
Ryder,
and then
member
do
of
the
the
off
Cardinals
season
organization,
the last day
signed
in
as a free
18,
agent
and then
in the
we'll
middle of
start
last season.
Yeah,
a new
Matty, there's
friend,
not too
or
many
the new
guys in their mid to late 30s that are
20
gonna get more
what
than 1
year
year
am I in?
deal. This guy's a
2029
veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this
and
roster, he has been
19.
invaluable.
And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I know Amish is here.
The
He's
Reds are
very
gonna have
quiet.
some
I hope
stirring
he's
in
not
the
frozen to
bullpen
death.
As the lefties begun to heat up down there.
Him and his 9 inches of snow on his car. God, ridiculous.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Valdez is off at first with 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it.
That'll do it.
In time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs.
I love
8
changing
and the
changed
Reds
Melendez's
nothing.
swing like 5 seasons ago.
So digging in now, David Dahl. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff
well.
guy to get on and set the table for the
William
big
goes
boys
back to
start
work.
driving in some runs.
More than a comfortable
Swing
lead.
and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, if these
Oh,
guys are
no,
gonna
I
have
get
any
you.
chance
Okay.
in this one, they are going to have to
Ah,
set their
I
sights
got
a
you,
little
man.
lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side.
Got him.
And there's 1 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter. Greg Bird comes into this at bat.
Greg
0 for
Bird
1
is the
ball
word.
game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A shot down the first.
One thing
baseline.
Melendez still struggles with is that
Whips on it as
fielding.
This ball's right under his glove.
That's all right.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw
What's up,
one of
Kyle?
the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits,
You know,
but hopefully he can minimize the
it's hard
damage
for
here.
me to. It seems like
Into the box now.
Road to the Show definitely got a good revamping. I look forward to learning about the what do they call it? That little personality tree or whatever they called it. Look forward to seeing that.
He's ready.
Um,
Here's the 0-1.
Too early to really say impressions. The game looks good. I like the extra animations they showed off. I think they said 1,300 new recorded animations. That's going to be sweet. Said they've worked on the defense in the game, which is needed. So, I don't know. I'm just very excited about it, man. Do you have any first impressions on it?
From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Doesn't make that error. I mean, normally I'd agree with you, but Melendez's fielding is not
No runs, 4
fantastic.
hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless.
It is
and it's
not
1-1.
his is not that great. So
2-1.
I think Melendez would be an even better DH, but I'm not trading Melendez. Are you kidding me?
Bouncer to the left side, reined in.
Oof.
Close play at second.
I would
The
trade
throw
Barrios
does beat him
before I
and the side
traded
is retired.
Melendez.
Reds lead 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in and looking for more, Mike.
This guy would have a great year when he's. I'm telling you, one of my catchers is. I don't know. I would love to keep Watkins, but I just don't know if he's gonna re-sign with us.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Having
Line
such a great
hard,
first half.
but foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Trying to remember who I have after the All-Star break. There's one more game against the Reds, and I'm hoping that'll be tomorrow.
1-1.
Wow, let me just swing at that real quick.
He chased it
All
for
right.
strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
There we go. That's
Line to the
better.
right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, William Nam. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll enter play with a good chance to
I haven't
get
even
over
realized he's walked
300.
twice
He's
today.
at 298. 14 homers, 27.
What you guys
driven
doing
in.
tomorrow, Ray? What you doing tomorrow, buddy? Buddy, old pal.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
My Canadian Borosov.
Lofted in the air
Popped him
out
up.
toward right center. Murillo has it in
First
his
time he's been
tracks.
kept all day. Yeah.
One away.
Man, this is a close game. Shut up.
Settling in now, Freddie Pulley.
I can't
He'll
help
look
it,
to
man.
bounce
I'm
back
sure
after
once
striking
I
out last time up.
bump the difficulty up to legend, I'll be losing games
First pitch on its
until I
way.
get properly adjusted
Lofted
to it.
in the air out toward right center. Murillo moving in.
My
Got it in
Yankee
there on
friend,
two
I am
down
as
now.
southern as you can get. Well, almost. I'm off tomorrow, so it's me and Leo.
So stepping in.
I can't
Peter
take him to the
Crozier.
park.
He came through with
The
an
park will still
RBI
be muddy
single in
and
his
wet
last
and everything,
at-bat.
but we're gonna go find something to do.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take
You're
a
still
look at
American,
ball
yeah.
1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
It just seems so backwards. I don't know why. That just seems so backwards.
There. No trouble with this one.
I've
And the
never
game is
called you
over.
guys Canuckers. I've never.
One left for the
I've heard
Cubs
Canucks,
as the lead
but
holds
not as
at
often as you
8-0.
think. I'm pretty sure if you asked a lot of people in the South what that meant, they wouldn't know.
Stepping in, Greg Murillo.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
So, another random
exceptional
question.
effort for him on the mound. He's
Since we're
got
just
the
pumping 'em
shutout
out here.
working here, as we'll show
Have you guys
the
seen
ERA
the random
and as you
sport
can see there,
compilation of
he's back
Mookie
to
Betts?
NL in that category.
Of him like slam dunking a ball and
Stepping
being in
in,
some kind of
David
bowling
Boyle.
tournament and running football routes. Dude is a freak of nature when it comes to sports.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting
So you
first
guys
pitch
are
outs,
Canucks.
just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game.
Yeah, I
if he
just saw it a
keeps this
couple
up.
days ago, and
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
I didn't know he bowled.
Change up that catches the
I
corner
didn't
for
know he
strike
bowled.
one. Bases are empty, one man out.
He is indeed a marvelous athlete, man.
Outside, 2-1.
Done 2 perfect games in bowling, really. Guess I can believe that.
balls and a strike. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Got it.
That changeup, man, is just his bread and butter.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Man, the Giants got a good ERA.
Find that this pitching
We'll be
staff
seeing the Giants
really
sometime
leads
soon, I
the
know that.
NFL in department.
I want to take Asteria's idea and keep
Grab a
this.
bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Gregory Hammond.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why.
Yeah, I didn't expect a lot of
80%
pushback against the
first pitch strike
Reds. They've
ratio.
been,
If he continues that, he
been
might
pretty
be able
bad
to
this
finish
year.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the
William
inning.
just continues
Reds
to
are
go.
down in order. Still 8-0.
I'm actually really hoping the next year is kind of a minor rebuild for this team. Just a very
Gets the
small
call.
rebuild.
He'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Not like Marlins rebuild. But I'll definitely be having a new second baseman. Some relief pitchers are going to be relatively new. I don't think my bullpen's going to be the same next year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
What the fuck was that? You guys hear that? Hello? I don't know if the mic is picking that up. Can you guys hear that? Well, now I'm scared to turn my back to the door.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Callaway has a good reputation for preventing.
So proud of your daughter. Your wife had a
one
parent-teacher
swing can
conference today
change
for
the
her.
complexion of the
Nice.
ballgame when you're
She
coming
doing
to plate,
excellent
but
in
he
school?
rarely lets that happen.
She like
Part of
3
what
grades
makes him
ahead.
as effective as he is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Like, it sounds like someone is right outside my door.
And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now.
But Vanessa's upstairs because I hear her singing to Leo. I don't know. If it starts to become a bigger problem, I'll go look at it.
Gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
One grade ahead in vocab. That's excellent, man.
Jose
That's really good.
will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take
Oosh,
it back to inning
number
number
4.
4. This was his second home run of the game as he's
All right.
been dialed in so far in this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go look. don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've been up since 4 a.m., so I'm probably just hearing things.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
A ghost
This
baby.
is what fires
Ooh,
me up
spooky.
right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP.
Too
This is why you
spooky.
pay the price of admission.
Ah, I missed it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to
Missed
left
it.
center. Trejo
No,
has
I'm
a
not
read
worried
on
about
it.
It's probably
Puts it
absolutely
into his
nothing.
glove,
Like,
and
it could
there's
be,
one gone.
I guess, our furnace or something making some noises. I'm not really, you know, too...
Barrios.
I don't know. I don't know. If it gets to a point where you guys hear it, I'm going to consider it a problem. So.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short.
There's nobody in here, so I'm not worried about it.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this
All my
side
doors
is
are locked. There's
retired.
nobody in here,
Nothing
so.
happening there for the Cubbies, as it remains an 8-0 ball game.
Probably a serial killer. Yeah, it could be the house settling. That's a good point.
So the batting order turns over now.
It's just I've never heard that noise before. I mean, I've heard a house settle, but I've never heard that sound that I just heard.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
It's just like every now and then I hear it in the back of my mind,
See
like,
that high heater first pitch right
you know,
out
my
of the gate.
peripheral
But I think
hearing
there's
or
been a
whatever.
change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with long
Yeah, I know, he's gonna eat
exit
all the
velocities,
cereal.
I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Oh, we don't have a basement. Our house is on a concrete slab, so we don't have a basement at all, which is pretty nice. I like that. I like this house doesn't have a basement.
Popped him up. Melendez get under it to put it away. Just
I'm in the I'm on.
dugout, and
We have
it's
our
on number
kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, laundry room, and this room, the office, is downstairs. And then you go upstairs, you have me and Vanessa's room, Leo's room, a gathering room, and another small bathroom. So,
First pitch of the at-bat. Change up in for a strike.
but it's just motherfucker. Sorry, I'm trying not to make a big deal out of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Valdez has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Gonna be 6 in April, a food rampage. Must have all the food.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder
All
David
the
Dahl.
food.
1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
I know it goes without saying.
Yeah,
Best
yeah,
pitch
that
in
wind
baseball is
sound
getting
could
ahead
be
with
the
first pitch strike. That's
the
why
vent
this guy's
from our
been able to
heating
stay
because
in
we have a
this
vent
game,
like
pounding the zone.
right. It's a little off screen. I can't turn my webcam. If I do, I'm never gonna get it set right. But
Here comes the 0-1.
it's kind of like pointing this way, so that might be what you hear there. So. It's sleeping in. I know, right?
Grounded down the third.
Me and Vanessa had our Valentine's date last night.
Foul, still 0-2.
We didn't do a whole lot, but
0-2 once more.
Whew,
It's a
that was
wave
dirty.
and a miss. He struck him out.
yeah, the way they're
1,
pointing,
2,
yeah.
3 go the Reds. They're on the short
The
end
way
of an
the gun
8-0
show.
score.
Grrrr. Get on with my muscles. Yeah.
Back here at Great American Ballpark,
Yeah, it was fun.
Cincinnati.
We
This one pretty much all
we went to
over
the mall and I
shouting
spent.
as we check our game summary to see
I
how
bought
we
her
got
some
here
nice
where we
things,
are.
you know. And she got me. What'd she get me for Valentine's Day?
Standing in, Chris
She got me
Valdez,
this
looking to
contraption.
go 4 for 4 with a
I
base
don't
hit
know how to
right here.
explain what this contraption is, but basically it's something to store like your wallet, your phone, your keys on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
And it's something
Now
that you
swinging
didn't
the
know
ball
you
popped in the
needed
air back
until you
behind
have it.
short. Pinder is under this one.
And I enjoy it. I really love it.
One pitch, one away.
Got to be cheaper now. Oh, I'll bring you some cola. No, it's not for baseball. It's just for
Love.
it honestly looks like two pieces of wood, kind of just like slapped together like Lincoln logs. But
First pitch on its way.
it has different notches in it. So like you can hang your key ring, like the key ring from your keys on it. You can set your wallet flat against it. You can set your phone flat against it. And the charge cable swoops under the wood so it doesn't get in the way or damage the cord.
One pitch on its way.
So it's like
Just a bit
upstairs
high that
next to
time.
the bed.
For a
I'll put
ball.
everything there and it charges
One out,
overnight.
nobody
So
on.
new baseball gear, I know, right? Good lat muscle structure. Thanks, man. I'm so out of shape though, it's not even funny. I would give credit to Coke when I worked for Coca-Cola.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters
Lifting
like
a lot
this
of
are
heavy
looking for
things,
pitches
about 10
that
hours
they
a
can
day.
drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Why do
here's
I
the
keep
pitch.
swinging?
And you can tell he wanted to hold
Crap.
off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes outnumbered.
Dude, I'll take that fridge
That
magnet.
swing
You kidding
tells
me?
He was really trying to get a pitch
How much
out
do I owe you in
rip it
shipping?
Down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Oh, by the way, complete side note, guys. The Giants signed Gerardo Parra today.
Standing in now, Mike
Wait.
Watkins. As he
Yeah,
looks at a
Gerardo
fastball
Parra.
that misses off the
So he's
plate.
no longer with the Rockies.
So far, 2 for 3
He's on the
this
Giants. Minor league deal, though. It's very interesting.
The 1-0.
I will send that to you right after the broadcast, buddy. What the fuck?
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting.
You
his
guys had to
opponent.
have heard that one. Did y'all hear that one? Jesus Christ.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, heck yeah, man. I'm all up for cardio. I definitely need some cardio again.
3-1 pitch. And this'll
I bounced
ricochet
off his
of him
crotch.
on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, D-Roll,
Yeah,
this
it's
was
probably
an
something natural, but
easy
dear
1,
God,
2,
that
3
ring is
inning.
loud.
Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball in a 2-out
Platoon hitter and
infield
up
face
there,
off.
he's a
Yeah,
little
it's never too
amazed.
late. You
Yeah.
never know when a rally's gonna
This is
start.
doing it on purpose. I don't think she's doing it on
Early on,
purpose.
he got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic.
I know for a fact Leo's in bed. I have the monitor right here. One of the monitors.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
Why did I swing at that?
Bird has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Cubs strand 1 as the lead holds at 8-0.
I hope she ain't doing it on purpose. She's making me paranoid if she's doing it on purpose. Maybe I ought to like turn my webcam to where you can see my door. That way if something happens behind me, you guys could warn me 30 seconds after it's already
Starting
happened.
to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called.
Yeah, meanwhile,
rest
Machado
assured
and
he
Harper
knows he's not
continue
getting
to
away with
never
another one of
sign.
those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ooh, that's back up to
Up
the
the
middle.
middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah, the Marlins signed Sergio Romo, yeah.
Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
Oh, you got your Google Hangout synced with your YouTube Live. We could try to do a test tomorrow if you want. Or whenever Ray's free. Chances are whenever Ray's free, I'll be free.
Into the box, Samuel Avalo. Tapper up the line. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Keuchel hasn't signed. Kimbrel hasn't signed.
Riding in once
Joseph
again,
Bartholomew
Ryan
II hasn't
Valenzuela.
signed. I can't believe, out of all people, the Marlins signed Romo.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. So far this season with runners in
Friday
scoring
night? I
position,
should be free Friday
Valenzuela
night.
is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Let's see, the A's winning 97 games over or under.
Now the
Got them
1-1
under.
in front of the changeup, and he
That
can't
one.
keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of
I
first.
wonder if this should be his last inning. He's getting down there. Woo! Still got
Struck him
filth.
out.
Yeah, I'll retweet it on Twitter.
Strikeouts left
But
and
it's,
right.
MLB
What's really
put
impressive
something
to
up.
me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's
They've
just
got,
pounding his zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Oh, 2018 win total. I didn't see that part. Never mind. God, I'm stupid.
Stepping in now, Greg
The brain
Murillo.
don't think.
Swings and grounds it to short. Nam scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still 8-0.
Let's check out any more MLB rumors real quick. Oh, I got a second. Let's see. Anything good showing up?
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Pulliam. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've
Huh.
decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They
There's
have
a report
I
that
think the
Padres
Vikings pitched the
Machado
last inning
offer
trying
is
to
very
start that, but it's
aggressive,
not
quote
uncommon
unquote,
for
so
relief
that's
pitchers
probably going to mean
to have
nothing.
troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
You know what? Since this is, you know what, we'll go ahead and
Granted by the home plate
take
umpire.
Pulliam out. We'll just go ahead and do it. Like crook hit.
Is gonna be asked to get things going
92 or
here as we
93.
talk
I
about
think
the
they'll
game.
win 90. I think they'll be 90. Harper to San Diego.
Skied into straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Fucking Francisco Cervelli. So
Digging
funny.
in, Peter Crozier.
Oh, RBI baseball hits console soon. That's cool. What?
He's set and the pitch. Oh, a
I was here
fastball
at
just about
Pacoda. What?
undressed him there. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V,
Dude, I don't even know what this
starting to
is. No, I've
warm
never
up.
heard of
Weather
this.
starts to warm up and the ball
I'll have
starts
to read
coming
that.
out
I
like
got that
this.
pulled up.
It's clear
I'll
that
give it a
pitchers
quick
need to
read
start
after the
making
stream.
better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch
Coda.
on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Still storming here in Cincinnati. Ooh, Crozier gets a hole one. That's hit deep to left. That one is long. Not long, but it's launched out of here is what I'm saying.
A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
So here's a fun fact for you guys. I don't know if you know this because I didn't know this.
Hey, that's one of
In 2018, the Mets had 11 hitters with less than a 0 WAR, and that led the National League. Cubs will be 82 and 80. Huh.
In now, Charlie Mueller. As the first pitch misses to
I'll be
him,
surprised
ball
if the
one.
Cubs
He
don't
gets in
win,
4 attempts to this point.
or if they win. The Cubs should win over 90 games this year, if that rotation stays healthy. That's the question. I could see them winning 82 if Darvish gets hurt, Hamels gets hurt, Lester gets hurt. You know,
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Pinder is up
you know,
with
there's
it.
those internal
Pinder's
problems
at
with
number 2.
Russell. You know,
not a lot you can do with that pitch.
we don't know how
That
Daniel
fastball just
Descalzo
ate
will
him up
do, will Chris
inside,
Bryant stay
and
healthy,
saw
how
Grounder.
Jason Hayward will do. I don't know.
So
Look at that day for
forward
Melendez.
now, Jose Melendez.
99 games. That's a little too
Twice in
high.
the
I don't think
game,
they'll win
making
99.
him 2 for 4.
I love my Cubs, but I don't think they'll win 99. I'm going to put them between
First delivery to him on the way.
93 and
Fastball
96.
that time.
I think the Mets could win close to 90 games.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that
Yeah,
front side
yeah,
open
it's-
up a little
I wasn't
early,
happy with
trying
the
to
decision
pump
either,
up
man.
on a fastball
I really
and
wasn't.
sailed on it.
I think they will. I think they'll eventually get rid of him. I don't know exactly. I think that they're going to play Russell to build his trade value. And they may flip him at the
And
deadline.
it's
I don't
fouled
know.
away.
Wow. Did
This
his
one
arm
misses,
give out?
and that'll
What the heck
fill
was
the
that?
count here, 3-2 with 2 away. Angel Barrios would be next.
It's tough, man. I think that like we talked about in our podcast, I think that AL Central is going to be a lot more. I think it's going to be closer than what it was.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Pinder ranges to his left. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Peter
Cubs
Crozier
hang
hitting a
on
home
another
run. What day is
courtesy
it?
of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th
Jays
coming
play
up.
in Atlanta.
Cubs
I'll have to
9,
try to go to that game.
Reds nothing.
I do have a vacation week that week, or in that month. So,
Julian Quezada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
28, Julian Quezada.
there's so many teams. Excuse me, there's so many teams that have the potential to win 90-plus
In the
games
box
that
now, David
couldn't do
Boyd
that last
struck
year.
out twice
You
thus
know?
far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
We're gonna call on Quezada to
First
get the last
pitch on
6
its
outs.
way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very
I need to get a hold of
good.
Agent and see if he'll
I
catch a game
think
with
he
me
was
this year.
guessing off speed.
Love Agent. He lives near the UGA campus.
The windup
In Atlanta.
and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Damn.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And
Good
that's
splitter.
the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the
Yeah,
final
Quezada
numbers
has
for
turned it
their
around this
starter.
year. He
It
had
was
just
really
under a
nice
3
day on the
ERA
mound.
last season. And I questioned whether he was going to be one of the staples in the bullpen, and he's
Ludwig
just
will get the call here as
he's
he'll
done
hit
very
for
well
the
this
pitcher.
year.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher, Jordan Ludwig.
I think I may make a certain trade at the deadline that could make my bullpen even stronger. But I'm still undecided about it.
He'll come in here at 263, 11 home runs, and 31 RBI.
The damn mush ball.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a
Ludwig.
foul ball, strike 2.
Oh yeah, Ludwig, yeah. Who is Ludwig?
The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays
What'd you
alive.
guys, honestly, if you remember, what'd you think of that trade I did last, I guess it was a couple nights ago now. Put up on the page and on Twitter.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start
Look at
this
that
inning.
smile.
That's
Jesus,
back-to-back
shitting green right
Ks,
there.
and he's making it
See, we
look
traded
pretty easy.
Sanborn
This has the
to, what
makings
was it,
of
the
a good
Padres, and we
offensive
got 2 prospects.
Ready for another chance? Carmen Trejo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see
Yeah, it
who
was the
can carry it
Padres.
better. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the line at first. This is foul.
I traded one of my top
Bases are empty
outfielding
here.
prospects to the Padres for a couple more prospects in a position that I needed. If that makes any sense. Let's see. Well, Bruce Sanborn is a left field prospect, which with
Yeah,
Chris
he's been having
Valdez
an
out
excellent
there, he's
season
going to be
today,
blocked. He's not going to
making
be
a push
played.
towards that All-Star game. Hey fans, get out there and vote. This
Chris
guy's
Valdez
second
is like my
place.
Javi
I'm
Baez
sure
in my
he'd like to
team.
be named starter.
So I've been scouring different I'll show you the players after the game, but I've been shopping him for quite a while, and I just haven't found a deal that was
Popped him up.
good, I guess.
And
But
eight innings have come and gone now as the inning is
it's 2
over.
C prospects.
This one
I think one of them was a C
in the
prospect, and the other one was a
Ninth
B
inning coming up.
prospect. Shout out to the
Lead
truck
this
right
one
there.
9-0.
But
Thorne Perez.
the world, oh yeah, I'm never gonna trade Melendez. He will retire as a
Other
Cub.
arms that they've run
Guaranteed.
out there in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Angel Barrios. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build
But I had
on
to
an
do it
already
though. Sanborn is
sizable
not
lead.
gonna play for us. You know, I
Ready
had
with
him
the
up
first
for a
pitch.
while.
Here it comes. Lifted the
And he
other
didn't do
way
that
to
well.
left center. Giving chase is Dahl. But he
That
won't
is gonna be
get to it.
another
This should
double
put him
for
in scoring
Barrios.
position to start the inning. And the
That's his
Cubs
third
could be
double.
onto something here. It's a
But
leadoff
I didn't get a pitcher in the deal. It was not a pitcher. It was a second baseman and a catching prospect.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have
That
too.
second baseman I got, I may use next year. I may give him a
Second
chance
base with a leadoff double.
for my second base position.
standing in now. Chris Valdez. He'll look at a fastball in there.
That second baseman's hitting stats reminds me a lot of Ender Inciarte to an extent. Come on, let's hold them. Yes. Let's hold them here to 9 runs. Let's do it. Let's hold them here to 9 runs. Yeah, I'll be making a lot of minor trades as I get closer to the deadline.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really
But
tough for guys to lay off.
I think there's going to
There's
be
a reason
one
it's
big
such a
trade
common
I'm going to
pitch
do that I have in my
He
head
did
right
well
now.
to spit on it there.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back easily. Barrios
Come on.
second with nobody out.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's more fun to have blowouts or like a 2-1 game or something.
Straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second, but he had no intention of going anywhere. As he
Oh, I'm
stayed
literally
second
right
base
before
with
the
one
All-Star
away
break.
now.
There's one more game after this, and then it's the All-Star break, which that'll be tomorrow. So.
Stepping up now, Michael Love.
Moneyball, what the heck? Huh. Moneyball's here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled
All right,
away.
let me just swing it.
One out and a runner on second base. Ball one.
2-1 games are too intense. They're too out of tense. Get it?
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Are we live on WGN? We're either on that or they're what's that other channel? That CBS channel or whatever. NBC, CBS. Whatever that other TV deal is. Look, it's a WGN game. I did that actually before. I played the opening
Payoff pitch one more time.
to open up the stream, and I had to stop doing it because all my videos, even though they weren't being monetized, I had to stop doing it because my videos were getting muted. So I couldn't do it. I was like, no.
Either guy giving in. Here's the next
That's a
one.
shame.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased
ABC
to the hitter
7,
right
that's
now.
it.
Keep frustrating
ABC 7.
that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's gonna miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 3-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, it's copyright, so sadly I can't do it. I would though. Twitch, either YouTube mutes it
3-2. Swung on and missed, strike
or
three.
Twitch mutes it. So I'll swing at that
That's
again.
the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the
That's
game he
alright.
was
I don't
hoping to have
blame
when he
Michael
was
for that
taking
one. I
batting
blame me.
practice, but at least
100%
his
me on
guys
that
are
one.
ahead.
Into the box now, Mike Watkins.
Da-na-na-na.
First pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Well, I guess I could take a risk and play it after every home win again.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Avaldo has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They hold a 9-0 lead.
What is this? Oh my God, are you serious
That
right
brings
now?
up Chad Pinder. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to
Take it
avoid
back, no
the
10
dreaded
run win.
shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over
Okay,
the course of
you
the
don't
season,
have to
it's
interrupt
bound to
me.
happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Nestor, is that you? There's just nothing here. There's nothing here. There's not a thing here. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up. I'll figure it out in the morning. Figure it out in the morning.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate.
If we
Throws
watch
the first
live,
pitch
we
for
will
a strike.
get to
They need
hear it.
get some runners on base, and not a bad
So yeah,
plan.
come watch the
Unfortunately,
stream
the pitcher
live,
came in with a
or you
strike
won't
on
hear the
the
Go
first
Cubs
pitch.
Go song. Confirmed.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
I ain't scared of no ghosts. They just annoy me.
Pitch on the way.
Oof.
Swing
Look at
and
that
a miss,
splitter,
and
man.
that'll get a groan from the
Nasty
home
splitter.
supporters
That's
here.
nasty. That's
On the way.
Quezada's number
Yeah,
one
as
pitch.
they
That
say, there's
splitter.
a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting
Dude,
that. That can
I
be
don't know.
real hard for some guys.
I'm
to
not worried
overcome
about it.
When teams start figuring out what location
It could be
to
something
just
like
can't handle.
vibrating. Something up against the
And
little
that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David
filter
Dahl.
vent. I don't know.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on
I
the
do
ground
apologize
on
for the
first
delay of
base
games,
line.
though.
This will get foul for strike 2.
I just can't believe it's not being picked up by this microphone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
There's that
And
splitter
swung
again.
on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here.
It could be a mouse. We did have a
There
field
are
mouse
two away
issue.
now.
Wow, talk about blowing him
last
down.
year.
How about 2 strikeouts
But
on 6 pitches?
I don't know,
He's
man.
not
That's way
messing
too
around.
big of a
These last
thunk
2 batters have
for a
had
mouse.
No answer for what he's throwing.
But I know it's not any other animal.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Bird.
I'm
Last
fairly
time
confident
through was a
that's not
base
it.
hit. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider
Maybe it's
up
El
high,
Chapo's
but it's
dudes.
taken for a strike.
Well, they can go fuck
Oh,
themselves.
man,
Get
he's
out of
got
here.
A chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You don't want any of these Lego
Now a
guns.
swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And they'll put
Lego
this
guns.
one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon.
Nessa just messaged me, what's that knocking sound?
9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
No, it's not a thump on the door.
Wins a lead
per se.
by 16th decision. Jorge Dominguez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan.
I'm telling you, if Pulliam doesn't win Cy Young, I'm riding.
Excursion. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
So, game of the year, despite the 9-0 win, Jose Melendez getting career home run number 400. we have finally got that monkey off our back. Boy, Arizona's really fallen off the table. That team was very good for a while. Sean Manaea, that would be a good matchup. Sean Manaea versus Cho. That'd be a good one. Got the Braves, the Dodgers, then back to Arizona. Then San Francisco. Alright. Yeah, I know, right? I'll show you these players real quick that we got. So here's one of the players we got in the trade for Sanborn. Eric Morales from Cuba, 18 years old, 51 overall. Once again, I don't necessarily know, just because I trade for these players doesn't mean I expect them to play on the big league squad. But I thought this guy was very interesting. So, has decent defense. Decent defense for an 18-year-old. So, he's down there. And the reason I'm stocking up on catching prospects is, you know, you got these guys that you don't know how long they're going to last. Rafael Vizmil probably won't be with the team next year. So, he's probably going to be gone. Carlos Cabrera maybe might be with the team. So, got some pretty good prospects in the pool for that one. And then second base, William Darby. This is the other guy. This is the other guy that we got in the trade for Bruce Sanborn. And this is the guy I might try out at second next year. Just to give him a try. Just to see how he does. I like his vision. I like his contact rating. He's got decent speed. His defense could use some work. But I think we can work with that. I think we could work with what he's got there. So he's got some nice quirks to him. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, and he can play shortstop. So if Nam needs a break, we can put him at shortstop and give Costello an extra day. But the Cologne guy, yeah, well, he's actually terrible. He has not improved all year. He's been at a 69 all year. And his potential's going down. So he's actually struggling at Double-A. So that's not promising. I do like this guy, but he's still got a lot of work. So as you see, our second base prospect pool is very thin. Very, very thin. And Mueller is on a 1-year deal, so he's going to go after this year. But you can see what kind of year he's having. So, very low year compared to what he had with the Dodgers last year. But I got to stock up on some second base prospects if I can. So a lot of these guys are work in progress. Not really anyone that fully catches my eye. But we do have our third baseman for at least 2 more years. So, and then Costello if he re-signs with us. Shortstop is pretty thin to an extent. William Nam has 2 more years, so I'm not worried about the shortstop aspect right now. Like I said, Nam's going to be with us for at least 2 more years. Alex Cortez is not going to be the next guy in line, so he'll be traded at some point. I don't know. And like I said, Chris Valdez is my star left fielder, and he's going to be our left fielder for quite a while. So, as he has, I think he's also, okay, he's got 1 more year, but we've got some decent prospects. You know, Chad Rushing, pretty good. Non-durability, decent fielding, to say the least. Willie Montez, top prospect. Not great. Nothing stands out. But Dominic Roderick. I actually like Dominic more than I do Montez, but that's just me. Howard Douglas. Peter Crozier. I would like to use him as my center fielder. for the future. Really thin there as well. No one that really stands out, so to speak. Johnny Snyder is improving, but nowhere close to what he could be. Here's our problem spot. If Barrios, I guarantee you people are going to put money in for him. If Barrios doesn't sign with us, we're going to have a small hole at right field. There's no one, in my opinion, that's close to being ready to take his spot. So if he doesn't sign back with us, which I would like to think he would, but if he doesn't, then we may have a small problem at right field. Check something here. Woo! So close. We are 2 RBIs shy from 1,000 career RBIs for Melendez. So we have another milestone to watch for him. So, but I think Darby's going to be. If I can't really find anyone better, I'm gonna stick with Darby. But I may have to deal with him because there's gonna be a lot of people that I'm going to be re-signing in the offseason. I hope. Like I said, Watkins being one of them. See, he's on the last year of his deal. Lonnie Mitchell-Tree, he's on the last year of his deal. You're going to be darn straight. I want to throw money at him. And then, like I said, Angel Barrios is one. I think William Nom's got one more year, right? Yeah, he's got some years. Can't remember what I just said. So, there's some people. There's some people here that we got to look at. Tanaka and Cho are going to be free agents at the end of the year. I want to bring Tanaka back. I would like to bring Tanaka back. Cho, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know about him. Right, that's the Twitter hashtag. I don't know what to do with Cho. I like him. I just don't think he's going to get much better than what he is. So, I may let Cho go. And we may explore some of these prospects here. So, Phillips is not going to be our number 5 starter. So, I don't know. So much. Alvin Easel is going to have a new contract. See, Delgado is going to be wanting a new contract. Easel is going to be wanting a new contract. So, there's going to be some hefty contracts. So we may have a very difficult offseason. Very, very difficult offseason. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Who's that other guy I traded for? There was one more guy I traded for. It was a very minor deal. There he is. Jamal Mayfield. That was the other guy. 19, you'll be able to work on an extension. Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait for that. This guy we traded, I think it was the Tigers. Was it the Tigers? Yep. We traded Eddie Escobedo to the Tigers for third base prospect Jamal Mayfield, who's down here. So, once again, I don't expect him to probably be anywhere near the team. Could be a trade chip. I think Eric Crook may be traded. I'm unsure. I may keep him the rest of this season and then just let him walk. Because he looks more like a DH player. So, he's not going to get a lot of use on my team. As much as I would love to keep that power that he's got against lefties. But, I don't know. Team, I think once I end this broadcast, I'm going to explore another trade that I have in mind. Probably won't make any trades tonight, but I'm going to be looking at some possible destinations for some of these guys. So, who knows? Who knows? So, This Leo Santos guy, he looks like he's about ready to come up. He's having a great year. Wish I can see how many saves he's got, but cannot see that. Yeah, I gotta find Julian. I'm keeping an eye out for any more boobies. I don't think there's any more boobies. I really don't. Let's see if there are. I don't think there is. Nope, he's the only Gene Boovie. He's the only Boovie in the league. This is the only Boovie we have. I don't know. I thought about with his decreasing stamina, I may move him to a long reliever. I don't know. I just tossed the idea around, even though he's just been phenomenal, to say the least. 21-4. Hasn't had a year like that. But that ERA, man. That career ERA is just fantastic. So, I don't know. Of course, if I make any trades, I'll put it up on the page. Must find Julian. Must find Julian. Yeah, not much of a starter stamina for sure. Let's see here. Who shall we check out? Well, I guess if he's going to stay on, we can go check out Sporty, I guess, shall we? Yeah, let's go hang out with Sporty. So, thanks guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Let me go ahead and preload his Twitch in here. If I can. There it is. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Good to talk baseball. Another win. You guys stay safe. Hopefully I'm not dead by in the morning because that freaking bumping that's going on. Anyway, let's go say hi to Sporty. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.